Hi, my name is Owen Cox. I'm an Episcopalian. Here's today's Bible reading. I hope you can enjoy this with me. Today's verse is Philippians 4:4-7. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. Let your gentleness be made known to everyone. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. When I was younger, I had a very hard time seeing God's presence in my life at all. I was anxious. I was battling depression and psychosis. I was uh, not feeling God's presence because of everything that I was going through inside my headspace. And I was also not feeling God's presence because people around me were saying that being gay was displeasing to God, and a gay person could never even grasp the knowledge of God and could please God in any way. So it was very hard for me to understand how God really related to my own existence. I still had that urge, though. I still had that experience of a good God and of a God that did want me to have a good, long, happy life. And that experience of that God made me changed my mindset a little bit. I learned while I was going through depression, I learned that thankful people tend to live longer and happier lives. So I started doing that. When I went outside and I saw a good cloudscape, I sent up a prayer to God and said thank you. When something good happened at the hospital that I worked at, and I helped a patient, and they were thankful, and we laughed and had a community together. I thank God for that. When my nibblings were burned and I saw them advance in life, I thank God for that, and that was my practice for a long time. That taught me a valuable lesson. We don't pray to God specifically for answered prayers. That's always a great benefit. But the reason why we go to God in prayer and in supplication and in thanksgiving is to connect us to the experience of God. You can't see God in your life if you don't have any way of connection to this God in your life. If that's what you want. If it's not what you want, then feel free to completely ignore everything I'm saying. But if you want God to be in your life, you have to learn how to see Him. You have to learn how to see God working in your life through an experience, which only comes in through faith. I know life is hard right now, but I encourage everyone to start a thankfulness practice so that they can begin to experience God.